All right, hey guys. Figured I'd go live really quick while I'm making dinner. So if you guys have any questions for me, drop them in the comments. But tell me where you're watching from if you're getting on here, and I will tell you what I'm making for dinner. It's pasta night here, so Danielle, my wife, just actually started a new diet, not for weight loss purposes, but for health purposes. And so she's supposed to do the low FODMAP diet, which I don't know if you guys have heard of that. I'd never heard of it before, but so anyway, we're doing gluten-free pasta that apparently is Italian and good for you. So we'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys know how it tastes. What are you guys up to tonight? Where are you guys watching from? I don't know what that flag is. It looks cool though. I see one from Tokyo. That's awesome. Oregon. What's going on, Summer? It's morning there. Philippines, cool. Washington State, very nice. How many of you guys have ever had gluten-free spaghetti before? This is made with corn and rice. So there it goes in the pot. We'll see how that comes out in about 10 minutes. Supposedly when you make pasta, you're supposed to make the water taste like seawater. I think I did all right with that. Getting kids ready for a football game. Snow Spirit themed. Sounds interesting. Like to see that football game. Okay, so while the spaghetti's cooking, give you guys some tips on making money online. For those of you who don't know who I am and what I do, I'll give you my story in a nutshell in like 30 seconds. Basically, I was an Army veteran, struggling to make money, not doing well at it, and in a lot of debt. Stumbled upon digital marketing. I took a course about a little over a year ago, and walked me through step by step how to set up like an automated online digital marketing business. And I just dove in head first, went for it, just followed the steps. And you guys, within 30 days, I made $10,000. I made $50,000 in 2 months. And this whole journey has just been insane since then. So now I'm teaching other people how to do it. And it's been a really rewarding thing to see tons of other people changing their lives doing this as well. So if you have any questions about digital marketing, I'm sure you guys are seeing a lot of people talking about it now. There's so much room for growth in this industry, guys. If it's something you have thought about doing and you haven't taken the step to actually get started with it yet, you should really take a closer look at it and jump on board, because it's really completely changed everything for us. So awesome, Summer. You need to jump in and start it for sure. Tony, what's up, man? Good to see you on here. Can drop a couple quick tips for you guys though. With what we do, there's a couple things that are super important about what I do. Okay, I mean, you don't have to spend a lot of time on it. First of all, it's like 2 hours a day, so it's not super time intensive. But there are some things that you need to have in place in order for this to work. Okay, one of those things is having a good, like, solid online platform set up with automation so that you don't have to be hands-on to make money. Okay, to be able to like make money in your sleep, you need to have a system that works for you so that you don't have to be the one working all the time. And give this a little quick stir. So what that looks like is, number one, you got to have like, it doesn't have to be fancy, but a basic website where people can purchase whatever product you're trying to sell. We do mostly digital products at this point because it's just so much easier to sell a digital product. You don't have to worry about shipping. You don't have to worry about inventory. And it doesn't cost anything for you to produce a digital product over and over again. Okay, so you can sell them as many times as you want. You're making 100% profit on every sale. But you need to have a website where people can actually buy that from you. And I didn't know this before I started this, guys, before I found out from the course that there's actually free platforms that you can build a website on. So you don't have to spend money to build a website. I thought you did. I thought it was like you got to spend like $5,000 to build a website or have someone build it for you. Turns out you can get a website set up on the internet in like a matter of hours. Now, to make it actually look good, you're going to spend a little more time than that, but you don't have to spend money to create a website. So number one, you got to have a website. Our course teaches you, literally like walks you through step by step how to do that, because I would have had no clue how to set up a website that actually was functional without taking the course. So just FYI, unless you have like training or background in that, I wouldn't recommend just like trying to do it on your own. You might want some guidance, but that's what our course is all about, is kind of showing you step by step how to set that up. So have a good website. Number two, you want to have an email opt-in where you can gather people's email addresses in exchange for something, or to get them on your newsletter or whatever. Building an email list is huge, because then you're not just tied to whatever views you're getting on Instagram. You can build a list of people that are interested in what content you have or what product you're offering. And you can start marketing through that email list. So that's another huge part of this. And that's something you integrate into your website so that when people visit your website, you can get their email address and add them to your newsletter. But what's cool is that we teach people how to set that up so that you're not involved in this process, okay? The only thing you're doing is basically sending traffic to your website from social media. And then when they get to your website, it's all happening automatically without you even paying attention to it, okay? And then they go to your website, they start looking at what you have to offer, whatever that is. And if you're following the right steps on social media, the people that are going to your website are interested in what you are selling. And then your automations pick it up and take it from there. They're on your email list. They get an automated email campaign that starts dropping in their inbox every day. And they're going to keep coming back to your website until they decide to make a purchase. Okay? That purchase is going to happen when you're not paying attention. When you're not like sitting there making a sale. You're not actually involved in the process. But if you're doing this process correctly and you've got everything set up correctly, then you might wake up in the morning and find out you had 3 sales overnight. You might come out of your doctor's appointment and find out that you just had a sale while you were in there. You might be sitting in line waiting to pick up your kids from school, and you get an email notification saying somebody just purchased something on your website, because you had that automated system that you set up one time that is now just cranking out sales for you on a daily basis. So that is like super important to have that all set up correctly. And if you get it set up correctly the first time, then you can start making sales by next week, which is what happened for me when I started. So I get really excited about teaching people how to do this, teaching people actually like the right way to do it the first time. Because I know for sure if I didn't have somebody teaching me how to do it, then I would have been lost in the sauce and making way too many mistakes. It probably would have taken me like a year of trial and error to figure it out, but I was able to learn in just about a week. So do you guys have any questions about any of that part? The other part of this that is super important is knowing how to use social media, okay? Because if you've got the best website in the world and you've got everything set up correctly, but nobody knows where it is, nobody knows how to find it, then you're not going to make any money, right? So you got to have the ability to use social media to find the people that are interested in what you have to offer, and then direct them to your website so that you can actually get that traffic. Okay, it is not hard, guys. How many of you guys drop a emoji in the comments if you guys think that you need a lot of followers to be successful with digital marketing and making money on social media? Drop an emoji in the comments if you think that's true. Do you need a lot of followers to make a lot of money? Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, Motive Cairo, the link for our course is in the bio. And right now we've got one-on-one mentorship as a part of that package that's included for free. So you can work directly one-on-one with me as you're getting everything launched to make sure you have support. Summer, honestly, like for me, it took about a week, and that was like learning and implementing. To get everything set up, it took me about a week, and I was probably spending like maybe 4 hours a day on it. Okay, you can go at your own pace. You know, if you only want to spend like an hour a day, you can do that. It might take you a few weeks if you do it that way. Some people do it super fast and they crank it out in like a day or two, but so to answer my question, do you need a lot of followers to be successful making money online? No, you don't. You definitely do not. Okay. The reason that I know that to be true for sure is because when I started this, I started with a brand new Instagram account with 0 followers. I did not tap into a network, and I still was able to make $10,000 before I even had 1,000 followers. Okay. So if you can make $10,000 in 1 month with less than 1,000 followers starting from 0, then I guarantee you don't need a lot of followers to make a lot of money. And there's people, who was it the other day? Somebody had 200 followers on Instagram, and they made, I think it was like $28,000 with 200 followers or something crazy like that. So if you've got the right followers and the right product that matches together, then you can make a ton of money with just a few followers. Okay, and we teach you how to make sure that you are aligning those things together so that you're getting the right audience. Let me see some of these questions. Somebody asked something just a second ago. Hang on, let me look. Where would it go? Okay, should we create an exclusive? Oh, somebody said favorite email server. I don't necessarily have a favorite. There's probably some really good ones out there that I have never used, to be honest with you, because I started with one that had a free version, because I was all about like, I don't want to spend money if I don't know what I'm doing. So I started with a free version, and I was still super successful with it, and that was System.io. And I still run my email campaigns through there. So there's probably better email tools, but that's just the one that I've always used. And should we create an exclusive Insta account? I recommend starting a brand new Instagram account if you're going to start this fresh, this digital marketing thing. It just makes it simpler and easier. I don't think you need to use your existing personal account. I would just create a new one. Killer BCF, I have no clue, honestly, what that means. Let's see, what other questions you guys have? Is it only in Insta or Facebook as well? You can use any social media platform. Our course goes through each social media platform in detail, kind of teaching you how to use each one and leverage it. Instagram, I found, has just, for me personally, has taken off the most. But I've been super successful in the past with TikTok and Facebook as well. So you can use any of them. Any other questions?